Hello, folks. Hope you're having a good Sunday. My name is Joel Duggan. Welcome back to the Citadel. It's a survival Let's Play server where I do geeky stuff in Minecraft with a bunch of friends. And last time we were here, we did the insides of these towers. And we're going to take a quick spin to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did, though. And I think we might work in this area today as well. Hope everyone's having a good day. So last time we finished up the floors, added things like crates of gunpowder, barrels, and the decorations and stuff. We added in the staircase that takes us up to the next level. Crate with a light on it there. We finished up the wall because we raised this up a little bit. This still feels really straight, but I don't know what, if anything, I could do about that. We also have another staircase that goes up even farther to some windows, and then eventually an empty top floor. I don't know what to put up here. I'd imagine it would be some sort of barracks, so we might have to think about what to put up there. But we connected it all to the top of the gate, connected it over to this tower. Now these stairs are a little bit more straightforward, not as fancy. We didn't have enough room because we have these little holes in the protective wall to see out into the river, and of course into the gate as well. And so that's this staircase, and of course this pops out on this tower here. And then if we go back up to the top again, we go this way. So we can go up to the top here, or straight across the river and out this side and pop us out onto this tower. And of course, if you go straight through, you can go onto this wall, or you can go down and either come out onto this level or go all the way down and exit out by the river gate like that. I'm really enjoying all these little pathways around the city. It's confusing, even I get lost sometimes, but it creates some depth that I quite enjoy. And yes, Krista, thank you for the reminder. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I just got off the phone with mine. She bought herself new patio furniture for Mother's Day because we can't go visit. So she's going to prep for later on this summer when hopefully everybody can have some slightly loosened social visits and stuff. So, but she's excited about it, so that's good. And I have some slabs on me, so why not start off by tapering this road a little bit, because that's obviously too steep. I think we want to take it down maybe somewhere around here. Say maybe 3 blocks in. So what I'll do is I'll probably just replace block for block what's here. Where I can. And this would probably go down like that. Do I have? I do. Now I know I don't have the polished slabs on me, so I'll have to go get those. First time I've been able to catch the stream, Yo Spam. Very cool. Thanks for coming by. And thank you to, who was it? Somebody earlier said thanks, they liked the podcast. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you like the Spawn Chunks. I'm assuming the Spawn Chunks. You could have been talking about the Citadel Cafe. If you weren't, how come you're not watching the Citadel Cafe? Or listening to the Citadel Cafe? I say watching because some people watch it on YouTube and then they come in here and say, I watch your podcast, and I get all confused. I think that has to be deeper, probably by another couple blocks. try andesite and see what that looks like here instead. I think it's good. I think we just need to maybe change it so that it's not another straight line. So maybe just these two. Yeah, I feel like that's okay. Put some stuff away here. Cool. Feel like we can probably dig this up. Move all this. Get to bed. Crazy Chef, it was you. I remember now. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. I'm glad that glad you enjoy the show. Cobblestone, stone bricks, andesite. That's full. Put the concrete somewhere else. Do. Some of this stuff can go into sorting system. Don't need this on me. And is there anything else here? I don't think there's anything else here. So I guess the thing now is we have to decide what we're going to do. Because there's a number of things. We could work on one of these houses, which I think would be something nice that would add some depth to this area. And the other thing we have going on is the road planning out here. So we could fill in the roads and start to think about what's going on here. There's a bridge that we could also work on if you wanted to do some bridge work. And what else we got going on? I don't think I'm in the mood for more river work. Although some of it could be tidied up a little bit. There's also a couple of other houses over on the other side. I'll grab a sleep in a bed here and we'll walk over to the other side too. How did my Sunday go? Sunday's been good so far. I had, I made pizza last night with Miss Snarky. We watched the final episode of season 1 of The Mandalorian. I had already seen it, but Miss Snarky had not. And she's a big Baby Yoda fan, so she enjoyed that. And then I had leftover like red pepper and yellow pepper, so I made a red pepper and goat cheese omelet for breakfast with a bagel, a couple cups of coffee. I was up early, much earlier than I wanted to, but that means I was able to just kind of after I finished my chores, like, you know, sweeping up and cleaning the bathroom and stuff, I was able to hang out and watch Iskall85 on Twitch for like an hour or two. It was good. It was really relaxing. It was fun. He was working on a Viking house build thing. It was really cool. So this is the other place we could do. We could do something here. I can't remember who it was, but somebody in the Spawn Chunks Discord posted a link to some really cool reference list of shops for medieval towns. Things like leather workers, tannery, spice shop, like a spice merchant. I think having a spice merchant here would be kind of cool. I know we had said like, you know, cobbler or tailor or a stable. I feel like having a spice merchant there would be pretty neat. We just have to figure out what kind of design we want to do for the building and have to figure out what's going on there. I know I want to do something here with like a water wheel, and I may not keep this exact kind of pillar of stone, but I want to do something similar. It might be a little bit smaller. This is what, 5 wide? This is going to be like 7 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 6. Oh, 7. Yeah, maybe 7 is... Maybe 7 if we cut off the corners. Like if we make it not perfectly square. And of course, the other things that we can work on are buildings like this one here that we framed out along the other side of the river as well. There's a bunch of different stuff that we could choose from. This is the problem with sometimes working on something this large and complex, is that sometimes you have to wait until the mood hits you for like what you're going to do next. I kind of wonder if we should start by maybe putting down some foundations for some houses in like the fishing village. Am I thinking about keeping the terracotta colors to the buildings? I think I'm going to keep the more colorful stuff over by the merchants over in this area over here. And then over here, I think we're going to keep going with more of the bone stuff. Like when I look at this house here, this kind of like quick framework, I think this top part should be like bone block, right? And then I don't know, I'm seeing white here, but only because I used diorite just for the frame. We could do something else here. I feel like this would be very similar to this, I would imagine, which we could just do. Like that means we don't have to reinvent the wheel, which is nice. This, I know I had a tower planned for the back here, so I'd like to try and do something there. So that's more than likely going to have some stone tower bits to it. I can't think of anything else that we could put there that would be a different color for a tower, because all the stones are pretty much the same. I guess we could build like we could try doing something with granite. We've not done any granite stuff, and I feel like we could probably work some granite into the earth tones. Like if there's more brown down in this area, we could probably do a granite there. Redstone dust in an item frame represents saffron or cayenne powder. I don't know. I feel like red concrete powder in a barrel. Like I feel like that's the thing about a spice trader, is that you can do all kinds of really cool stuff with, like, our hay texture is really cool. We've got concrete powder, looks like all kinds of different stuff. You could use white, you could use yellow, you could use red. That kind of stuff would be really cool. Plus we have like mini blocks. We could do stuff with mini blocks too. Like player heads from the Wandering Trader. Or paprika. I would think more paprika. Like a red concrete. You know, now that I say it, maybe that's what we should do. Try to work on I just don't know what design I want to do. Like making this a spice shop, sure. We can change the sign. Right? So, spice merchant. Like, sure, but like, what do we do? I like the brown terracotta. I just don't know what kind of roof shape I want to do. And it's also got a bit of a funny design. So we'll have to figure out how to do the roof. I don't think I want it to be too much taller than that. Like the roof would start about there. But yeah, I'm on board with that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So what kind of stuff? Spice Merchant's going to have a wood floor. Maybe we can try to do something lighter, like oak floor, instead of spruce. We'll stock up our shulker boxes on all the things that we need. Hey, Mixruin, how's it going? Good to see you. Coarse dirt. We got lots of oak, lots of spruce, lots of dark oak. We will bring the coarse dirt. Probably gonna need that. That. Probably gonna bring that. Don't think we're gonna need that. Andesite we'll need. Bricks we'll need. Stone we'll need. Maybe cobble. Bring that. Bring that. Have a bed. Have that. Bring that. Not going to need redstone. Bring the iron. What else do we have here? We've got... I don't care about the eyeballs. Shears. Another pants can just go in there. Bones. Barrels for somewhere else. And I think that's it. I'm trying to get better at understanding of good roofs myself. Not very happy with my product. I would check out Whip. Whip has done some tutorials on how to do roofs. And a lot of times it's just trial and error until you get something that you know looks right. It's contextual too. Like sometimes a really good roof will look good on its own, but when you put it next to something else, it looks not good, like the colors mesh together too much. Where can we set up shop? Let's set up shop like right next to this here. We got 9, 6, 8. Do utilities, rocket box, iron box can go there. Utility, rocket, bag of holding, tables and chairs. Let's do tables and chairs, utility, and we'll do Maybe not there. Roofs in Minecraft are your nemesis? Yeah, I can see that. The first one I did, the first angled roof I did was really challenging. I didn't really enjoy the process. I'm going to mix this up all the time, so let's put this over here. Okay, so what I think I should do is maybe look up some reference. It's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. And to do that, I think I have to double check my Pinterest overlay. It's more than likely going to the wrong thing. We'll just see here. Survey says, there we go. And I'll just center that. Perfect, or almost perfect. That doesn't really matter. So I've got a Pinterest page. It's just Joel Duggan art on Pinterest, and I've got boards that are put together from a bunch of different inspiration that I've just gathered over the last little while. Before I get too carried away, though, I should go briefly indoors somewhere, just so I don't get creeperified. So I'll hang out in here for a minute. So I want to grab something that looks like a spice merchant. I don't want it to be too tall. I wish we could do green roofs, but there's not really anything that we could do for green roofs. Maybe green terracotta? But what here would look good? That's pretty cool. Don't want to do anything with a big chimney. I'm more or less just looking for a roof design that I like. That's pretty good. Just like the little gable side thing here on the peaked roof. That could work out. And then the other board that I have is just buildings. So it's not really houses per se. It's just like general kind of buildings. So stuff like that could be cool. A little bit more modern. These get a little bit larger. There's also some doubles here from the other side. Yeah, these are a little bit big for what I'm looking to do. Some cool small builds in here too. I wonder if there's anything in there. All just a little bit big. I think I like that other green one. There's like a quick little reference. I thought that looked good. Yeah, these are all pretty large. So go back and just take a good solid look at that one that had like a green. I think it was this one. That's a different angle on it. So stone on the bottom. It's green. We're going to make ours brown. And we might be able to pepper in some granite or something to make it look good. And where was the other shot of it? Ah, here we go. Yeah, I like the idea of having something added to it. So that could be pretty cool. So when I'm building a house, that's usually what I do is I go look up something for inspiration. Oh, this will be tricky on an angle. So that might not be the easiest thing to do for that particular shop. We might be better off to put that building right where I put all these shulker boxes. That's fine. Are we going to do anything back here? Probably not. So we'd want to have probably only really room for one building in between. I would imagine there would be another door kind of there maybe. And then we would put the first door maybe here. Yeah, I think we can maybe get away with this if we start to soften some of the corners with some walls. I also don't know about this. And that's why I'm thinking that some andesite walls would look good there. We'll see if we can do that. Either andesite or a combination of andesite and full walls. Thanks for the lurk, Little Trimble. Appreciate it. Hope folks are having a good time. If you want to, there's a tweet out there if anybody wants to share the stream with anyone. I think I like brick. Nice contrast. We might have to go with a bottom piece of wood. We'll want to, so we know this is going to be a spice merchant. I guess I don't need the sign. We will want to, I think, do the floor first. I think I want to try oak and maybe like stripped oak logs. Already got some going. That or maybe strip spruce. Don't really have a lot of birch. I don't see myself using it, but I don't know if that's what we want. I think it looks okay. This might be too dark in spots. Maybe blend it with some oak planks. Everything else is going to be too dark, I think. Hey, there's Mattcast. How's it going? Mattcast, were you planning on doing some stuff in the meadows? I know you were looking at trying to get your farm information earlier. This is enough to make you dizzy. Cool, and then I think what we'll do is maybe just pick every other one like that and just throw in some planks. Oops. Maybe this one. Feel like we could maybe try to find... I wonder if hay bales would look good. We'll try that later. Doors. The chests I got from Jersey Boy. I use a combination of textures from like Whip and Jersey Boy and stuff. It's not one pack. I think they make a lot more sense. They look like oak wood. And the crop farms seem to be somewhat inefficient at the moment. Crop farms are not working. The villagers don't farm because there's not another villager to throw food to, which is what they need. So if we did that, we would want the door, I guess, on the inside. Probably that corner. And then this door, I think this door we might push out. So that it could go there. And I'll grab some stairs. Actually, what did we do? We did full blocks on these, I think, in some cases. Oh, hello. Can't do that. Oh, we do asymmetrical. That's fine. Maybe we'll grab stairs. Need more walls. Found a great tutorial from Logical Geek Boy on the mechanics, so might do what I can to remedy without changing the design we have now. Cool. Yeah, the way that it works in the village, in the meadows, there's a hopper system at the back where the items are collected, and what needs to happen is just a villager needs to be put in the back for the current villager to throw things at, and as long as the same hopper is collecting them, then all the things that are happening underneath would be fine. Like it would, all the mechanics of collecting, filling the chest, all that stuff should be just a-okay. Should all work out as long as the collection point is the same. I feel like if we did that, this is going to have to be brick. Not crazy about the wall there. It doesn't have to stay. That's good. So I think I like the idea of putting bricks around these. Does look a little bit funny. So we'll have to put another floor up top. And we have to figure out where a staircase would be. So before I get too carried away with this, I should probably think about where a counter is going to be in here. I would imagine there. With like spicy thing there, spicy thing there. Probably 2 there, right? That feels okay. So then maybe this is going to have to be staircase up to the next level. Get some stairs here. Do we want spruce stairs or are we going to do oak stairs? Good question. That feels okay. Kind of gives the counter bit of a thing. I think this is probably an outside wall. Yeah, it is. Okay. We might have to make this bigger. This might not be enough space. If we make it a hair bigger, then we won't have this silly little alleyway here. This would probably connect. So if we did that, we'd come... There's 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. We'd have to back this corner up because of the street. So it would be shorter. Oh, maybe we can't make it any bigger. Would I put any underground storage in this place if there's not enough room? No, I was thinking that's what we would do upstairs. Is we would have like more stuff upstairs. Not for like people to come in and look around, but for the merchant to go up and get. Have like barrels of things upstairs. I'm just thinking like we could easily do like the trapdoor trick here. We could do some other stuff back there. The only problem is that we've got this really like... I have to put something like there. We could maybe put the counter as far out here. That way we could have stuff like that in the back, you know? I just like the idea of coming up here and there being some sort of like way to get up to the top. So that would probably be the ceiling. A little low. Not the end of the world. So then this would be like floor level. So then window level would be there. Which means we could probably change these out to be something else. Could maybe go with like a stripped spruce maybe. That or just more trapdoors. Yeah, that's a little bit tricky to hit that stair. Coming in, going that way. It's not hard, but it's not the best. And that's a wall, then that doesn't connect, right? Right. That means that this would be taller. So now what I want to do is figure out what we're going to do for roof, which is probably going to be similar to this in that it's lined with spruce, but also be dark oak. I can't think of another way to do the roof. Oh, sleep time again. Dark oak looks nice to the terracotta. Yeah, we'll have to have something to divide it because, well, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Destroy, hello, how's it going? Thanks to Nawafa Pro and Sultan Minecraft. Follows, appreciate it. So, the way that these roofs work for this particular kind of house is, I guess we'll probably put down a layer here. It's going to feel like pinball for a while. And then we would start with a slab. I'm assuming we're going to want spruce, but we'll try both. And then they would just go up. And I think we're just going to do a straight angled roof here. That would go up there. Then the other side, your roof would start at this one. So, oh, maybe it would start here. Been a little while since I've done an angled roof. Angled buildings are always easier if they've got a straight edge to it, so it's kind of like, it's almost true angled, but not quite. It makes it a little bit easier. Nope. Basically what I need to find is I need to find the ridge line. Once I find the ridge line, I should be okay. So there's that height, so we got to go up by one more. Gets us to there. I'm going to go up by another one. That gets us to there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then this, we just have to do this along the line. And then this goes back by one. That. And then back by one here. And so this is too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. guess this just has 3. Then it'll be 2 here, and then 2 there. And then these would just connect this way. There's a trick where I'm going to have to change the direction, I think, on these stairs, but that's fine. Right. This is where it gets funky. So it is an odd number. Thought I was going to need these. I feel the potential frustration of doing an angled roof live on stream. There's a lot of like silent thought, so forgive me if there's a little bit of just quiet, thoughtful building. Because the only thing that's the most frustrating thing about doing roofs and having them not go right is the constant need to redo them. Like when you have to tear stuff down, it's always a pain in the butt. So we remove these, which means we can add that there. And then this would be there. This is really high. Not expecting it to be this high. It totally hides the tower. Well, from that angle it does. Hey Joel, what's your favorite game that you don't stream? It's a really good question. I don't really have a lot of time for games that I don't stream. I don't necessarily have a favorite. I can tell you the games in the last few months that I've put the most time in have been Forza Horizon 4. What's the one? Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm still playing. And Destiny 2, I'd say. But I downloaded recently Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars, oh, what's it called? Not The Last Jedi. What's the most recent Star Wars like adventure game? Drawing a blank. Fallen Order, thank you. Yep, that's it. I haven't started it yet. I've wanted to a couple of times, but I've just been so tired, and I want to be like alert and aware and enjoying it, you know. So I have not. I've not dove in yet. Cool, that worked out. Right, so that there, we need to change these stairs to be that way. And this the same thing all along here. That'll be doable. So that touches that. I think I do like this whole beam thing. If we were to do that, probably here. Or would it make sense to have it be not here, but one over? kind of bopping back and forth between how I want things to look. Feel like that looks good. And then we would have every other one be a beam. And then probably slabs would be my guess. Just like we did with the inn. It would make sense that like next door neighbor buildings might be built in similar ways. That means that this would be beam on the outside if we go that route. And then while we're up here, put some torches down, or a torch, so it's not creeper central. Yeah, I can't say I like that counter position with the stairs. We might have to change that. You try the Star Wars Old Republic? No. Is that... Wait a minute. Is that the MMO? I played an MMO that was Star Wars a while ago. Kind of wonder if we need to move that. Maybe that's like the way that the counter goes. Not my favorite. I feel like we could do something else with the texture there. Maybe we have to use oak logs instead of spruce logs. I also thought I had more torches than that. Maybe I don't. Should probably put some inside as well. Now that we have a roof on it, or a ceiling on it rather, we should probably have at least just a couple of these guys kicking around so we don't have any unwanted visitors. So the real trick is going to be how to get the end to look right. And I guess we have to put the middle of the roof up first. Thanks for the donation, Cornflake. Love the stream. Could you shout out my friend Nick Gurr? I just did. He loves it also. You're welcome. Cheers. Thanks very much. Appreciate the support. And these go back a bit, so we'll use another temporary block and just do that. Actually, while we're here, probably put these the right way. Cosmic, could you DM me and let me know what I missed? I feel like I missed something there. I think I know. I think I read it slow enough. So I don't think I fell victim to the moron. But joke's on them, I guess. I like to err on the side of caution when people are dumb like that. And they did make a donation like it's an honest to goodness thing. I don't think you can fake that. So I like to at least try to be gracious. Give people the benefit of the doubt. But I'm pretty sure that I've caught on. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour, and it gives me a chance to reheat my coffee, which is now cold. And I'm concerned about this roof being all brown like that. We might have to change that up. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Just seems like a lot of the same in this area. But it may not matter once we get the other colors in. I don't know what other color roof we can get to. Like, we're kind of stuck with either like oak with spruce trim, dark oak, or spruce. Like, there's not a lot of options. Anyway, I'm going to pop in here for a little AFK for 5 or 6 minutes. Grab yourself some snacks, and I will be right back. right, let's see if we can get this roof done, even if it is going to be slightly changed. I was thinking that maybe dark prismarine could work as a different roof color to try and change things a little bit in the area, but I don't know. We shall see. Does anybody have this problem sometimes in Minecraft where when you hit your E key, your arrow is not here in the middle, it's like way over here on the side? Like my cursor moves sometimes. It's weird. We are going to need some more stairs and things. Dark prismarine is your favorite block? Cool. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll have to do a couple of tests, I think. Be my guess. So I don't know where the roof here is going to be. I guess it would be actually here. Oh, that's right. Here and then there. Whoops. Why did that not work? Ah, okay. So that makes sense. I just don't know if I've got it in the right spot, but can't think of anywhere else where it would be. I guess this continues out this way? Feels awkward. That doesn't work. Oh, does it go out farther? That feels strange. But yeah, I guess. Makes sense. This is what I mean by these roofs. It's really difficult to figure out how to do them. Have I done any other angled builds around here? This is in sections. This is on a dead 45. There's the barn, but the barn has got these funky ends to it that make things a lot easier. Same thing with this barn over here. There's a certain style of angled build. TinyMC, Cosmic has got the link to the mods in the chat. It's a very lighted modded server. We only really use performance mods. There's some data packs and stuff, but it's nothing different than Hermitcraft, really. Yeah, so to me, the next step, this would be, I guess, over here, right? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why would I put a roof way out there? I mean, at some point the roof has to, like, have a weird chunk in it. Which I think is probably what's going to happen here. Go get some of this stuff here. So yeah, that to me, I guess the roof just has to go out whenever the building goes out. So that you go up by 2. I can't see. So 1, 2, and then those other 2 stairs. So we do 1 stair, 2 stair, and then here we'd do 1 there and 1 there. That doesn't make any sense. But then I guess this would go in whenever the building goes in. So yeah, on the second stair, that should go in. So here we've got 1, 2, and then this goes away, meaning that goes there. And this just goes up to there, I guess. That looks awful. How do people do roofs like this? I don't even know how to begin. Don't even know how to start. Well, for starters, those are wrong. Do you know which VOD has the bridge being built on it? I don't know if it's been uploaded to the YouTube channel yet, and if it does, it'll probably be called Bridge Part 1. But yeah, I don't think I'm there yet in the VOD uploads. I've got another 50 or so VODs to upload before we catch up to current, so it's probably in those. Because that was after Christmas. I did that in a month or so ago. And so, I mean, this bridge, that bridge is done in the VODs, but not that one. I'm usually pretty good about the thumbnails being a picture of what's being built. So I think temporarily I just need to extend the wall here so I can see what's going on. We'll use andesite for now. So there's the wall. That's actually wrong there. Right, so there's the edge of the house. Yeah, I don't know what to do other than take it all the way to the ridge maybe and do the change at the ridge. So just get this all the way up to the top where you can put one of these down. And then have this come forward. This is a massive overhang. Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Like, that is problematic, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Because then it's not at an angle, right? So the idea is that to bring it in every 2 blocks, but then how do you do that and have it not look terrible? I wonder if I should do this in just like solid blocks. Maybe stairs was a bad idea. I wonder if that's the easy way to do it, is to do solid blocks. The only other thing I can think of is having stairs change their direction. So like when we get to this stair right here, we turn it sideways. And same with this one. And then these all go away. And then it's 1, 2. So I guess this one. That doesn't work. We're getting there a little bit. It's a little bit better. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3. That's the middle there. So then technically this should be this way. Did we get it? We did not. Yeah, there's something really funky about that. Like I said, I wonder if we did solid blocks instead of stairs, if that would be a way to fix it. This is what I mean by angled roofs becoming frustrating, because like you just spend so much time putting it up, looking at it, thinking you got it right, and then realizing you did not get it right. You got it very, very wrong. All right, there's the roof. So what if we took just solid dark oak planks? Cosmic Dancer has used 100 bits. Normally this is for redstone on stream. Totally, it's for tricky diagonal roofs on stream. Nice. Thanks. Thanks for the support. As always, I appreciate it. So let's just replace these with solid blocks. So we go 1, 2, and then we'd go out by 1. Which means you're going to be a stair. I don't think solid blocks helps at all. Oh, it has to be farther out. so many blocks. So that starts to get there, but then how do you transition from this block here to this block here? Like this is where you need the half vertical half slab, right? Like this is where things get really problematic. The only thing I can think of that's going to solve this easily is going to be taking the edge of the roof straight up and framing it, which might work. Because it would give the roof a border. Like, it doesn't look terrible from up here. It's just the edge. Italian guy, hello, welcome back. Good to see you. But yeah, I don't know. Guess we could try stair going this way. Yeah, that's tough, man. Just tried that Italian guy, it doesn't work. So yeah, the only other thing I can think of is we're gonna go get some terracotta. I should have brought my ender chest with me. Do I have an extra one? I do. Terracotta and prismarine. Put you here. Oh, I did have an ender chest here. That should have been here the whole time. Oh, I don't have any brown terracotta. Do I have brown dye? Do I have just regular terracotta, or don't see myself using a lot of blue? Sweet. Hey, Fazo Battlecaster, how's it going? Right, so I think what I end up doing is, until I can figure out how to do this better, simple solution is going to be falling on my butt. Just taking this wall all the way up. So what we'll do is just look at, there's the top. So we'll treat that like the side. That there. That goes to there. This one goes to here. Goes to there. Oh good, it's all on the top floor. Scaffolding. Oh right, you can't get out there anymore. They used to be balconies. So we'll have to do something to make this look cool. I'm not sure what we're going to do. On the Diagonal, subscribe to Tier 1 for 10 months in a row on a 10-month streak. Thanks so much, On the Diagonal. Very much appreciate the support. Glad that you are enjoying the streams and the days and good times and all that. And the Discord, of course, because where you've subscribed, you get access to the Discord. For anybody else that's looking to subscribe and get access to the Discord, all you have to do is connect your Discord and your Twitch. So that just feels ridiculous. We'll have to do something with that. It's not very often that I really get stuck on a build. But every once in a while. So I feel like this would be that. How wide is this building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that doesn't make any sense because the roof comes together at a peak. Maybe what I need to do is just make this end straight. Do one of those cheaty angled houses. So rather than 2 here, 2 there, and 2 there, we would just have a straight line right across. So we would do, yeah. It's probably the better way to go. Yeah. So now I have to remember where the footprint is for this thing. I know this is something that stayed. That was 2 there. Must have come from the church. Yeah, so I guess we'd come right out to the road with it. Sure. So that would be... Where does that go? We start there. Maybe we have to go in sections of 3. That would help with the door. So we would go 1, 2, 3. Well, that really start out here. Why is that 4? So 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could do 3 sections of 3. And then just go straight back. There. I hear you coming from somewhere. How is that not louder? It sounded like it was coming from in front of me. Zombies. Your church has people on fire? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. All right, well, this is going to very much change what we've got going on. Yeah, so we're going to go, I'm going to grab andesite. We'll start again with the andesite. It's funny how, like, when you move stuff around, you kind of have to almost, like, just do a fresh wash of the whole thing. There's that. We'll do 3 there. I hope I don't have to knock this back. Do 3 here. I feel like that's probably okay. Good news is that the door will be right in front of the stairs, so that'll work out okay. We'll probably want the door to be here. So this will probably end up with... probably... What do we do over here? We did cobblestone and andesite, and we did cobblestone. Yeah, okay, so we'll do probably just andesite. And we'll want the door to open this way. just do this for now. And then this goes there. That. Take the floor out. And then this will go straight up there and straight up there. Now here, where the big change happens, and we have to take out all of this stuff. And I don't know if we go out another one here or not. Probably yes. All right, so there's a 3, which means that this is the straight line. And then if we are doing this, we could maybe try to take advantage of the redesign, and I guess we just leave it there. So 2, 3, 3 to there, 3 to there. Means that goes like that. And I didn't do the extra layer out here. Do we want that? Yes, we do. Don't know if we want it out here, but we definitely want it on the front. Gives us more room inside to play around, so that's good. And we want the door to open on that side. Just kind of get this in for now. Probably add a little bit of depth to that later. And to figure out something else for there. There's 3 there, and then there's another 3 out this way. But of course we lose the corner, which is fine. And on the back, we also, so 2, like here. 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, so we can get rid of that. So again, we can rethink the way that the counters and things are working in here. Have more room for like barrels of things or shelves of things. So it could end up being a little bit nicer inside, which is nice. Now up here, we've got a lot of changes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now this is straight along this way. Don't know exactly how we're going to do the top part, but worry about that in a minute. Spruce goes here. And then this side. This is where I don't know what we're going to do. Because I feel like we need to go out here. If we do that, that's going to change the roof entirely, I think. Definitely feel like I've been beating my head up against the wall on this one. Here is, this changes here. Figure out how to connect those later. That doesn't go there. If anything, it would go there. So then I think we did 3. 1, 2, 3. Now again, not sure what's happening here. Just going to fill it in for now. Opofo, glad that you liked the podcast. Thanks very much. On the diagonal, I love medieval cities, or in medieval cities, the overhang not only made the upstairs roomier, but gave passing pedestrians a safe place to walk when the toilet bowl was tossed. Yeah. I don't have any bathrooms in the city. Everybody in my medieval town just has to hold it. Minecraft does just not give you enough room. You just can't. Builds would be just massive. They'd be Playmobil large if you had all those kind of rooms in them. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then there's a divider, and then there's another 3. So I don't want it to be that big. So we're gonna have our little layer down here, I think, for like the decorative stuff. Don't know quite how we're gonna do it, but it's gonna be something along the lines of like, you know, this kind of a thing. Something like that. And then 1, 2, the roof is going to start here. Thought I heard a creeper. The last thing I want. Yeah, by Playmobil large, I just mean like really big and fat. We were like chunky. We were discussing that kind of stuff on the podcast the other day. Steven was talking about an app being like a Playmobil app. Like it feels very, everything's got a great big button on it, you know? that kind of stuff. So really, here we could just bring it in by 1 and out by 1, and that would be the overhang. Right, so then here we could do that, that, that. And then how many did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So same idea. That is 1, 2, 3. So we take these. Hello, Anna. How's it going? I haven't seen or talked to you in a little bit. For those wondering, Anna Inferno is one of the members of the Citadel. And Cosmic just gave her a shout out, so you can go follow her stuff. How are you? Hope things are going well. So it looks like it is going to be an even number, which is fine. And it's going to be a lot shorter, so that's probably good too. So what we would do here is, I guess we'll stick with the dark oak for now. I might be doing this wrong again, but we'll give it a go. See if we can't like kind of mix and match roof styles a little bit here. Sometimes it's worth taking a risk if we end up with like a really fun, happy accident. But it does not look like that's the case because we've made this smaller. Not that this couldn't be like a little drop down. That could be okay. That could work. Then the rest of the roof we would just do as normal. Milladog, hey, haven't seen you in a little bit. I'm doing well, thanks, Anna. I can't climb upstairs to save my life. What's going on here? Oh, I'm missing a thing. Yeah, this build is kind of kicking my butt, but I think we're starting to get somewhere with it, which is good. I'm having some seasonal allergy stuff I'm not really talking about too much, but it definitely, my head is swimming today. Dealing with all that kind of nonsense is always a little bit of a pain in the butt, but you know, you do what you can. Right, so then this would be incorrect here. That is 1, 2, 3, so that goes there. And then we just continue on with all of this stuff as if it was all Just slowly going back by 1 block. Some of these are going to be in the right place. I think mostly the backside is what's wrong. Dealing with that a bit too whenever the weather changes. Yeah, I'm getting like whenever the barometric pressure around here is shifting, and there's been a lot of like rainstorms coming through, which is good. I mean, like farmers need the rain and so does the grass and the trees, and I get it. It's springtime, it's going to happen, but I'm just finding to like April was bad for really flip-flopping between like -3 and +15 on the weather, and then now it's starting to get like it's grass pollen, and like you start to get into like the full allergy stuff, whereas before it was just like the pressure. That goes all the way to there, and so then we can take this. I don't have any more of those. Three there. That actually connects, which could be cool. And then I don't know what's going to happen with that. It feels like a lot of brown, but we'll do something here to kind of have this as a background color. Like maybe we'll drop some fences or trapdoors or something, so it's not so bland. So that won't do anything there. Along here, we're down to this like that. And we'll be able to do something funky, I think, with the roof on the ridge line, just to make it look, you know, stand out. Maybe we'll do something like that, you know, with the iron bars or something. We'll do something here, hopefully, to make it feel a little bit more unique. I'd also like to stop falling off of the darn thing. Whoops. Well, the good thing is that, you know, since we changed it, we've lowered it a block, so it's no longer as big and in the way. Oh, sleep time. Time for another break, says Cosmic. You are right. I think I'm going to try to put the finishing touch on the roof so I don't lose my train of thought here. But yes, and I'm debating. That puts us at the 2-hour mark. Yesterday we did a poll in chat, and we decided if we were going to continue on with the Citadel, or if we were going to switch over to the snapshot world. And yesterday we ended up on the snapshot world for a bit, which is cool. Whoop. Well, that's kind of cool. It has like a little bit of a unique shape to it. I think I'll probably put spruce stairs across the top, just so that it doesn't blend in with this roof behind it, you know? And how do we want to handle this side? Yeah, I don't want to put another ridge out here, I don't think. Maybe this side will put like a little dormer extension or something. Unfortunately, this really has gotten larger than I wanted it to be. And as a result, is blocking this. Yeah, Cosmic, if you want to set up a poll, I think we can do that. There's enough people here. It feels very bland. I don't know that Prismarine is going to look good with the brown. What I don't want to do is have like another 2 blocks come out to here, because you're totally going to be blocking that. So if we go, actually, if we fly up on this. Try to get in here. Yeah, like if we put roof here, it's just going to block the view. So we don't want it any farther this way at all. So that means that the inside here is probably going to be here. Which is problematic. I mean, we can still have a little bottom part here. Maybe we just don't. Maybe we just have 2 big sections of roof. I could take it back a notch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it was only 6 wide, it would mean that it wouldn't be so tall. And then we could put a different section here, like a slant roof going down that way. So we could still keep this as the entrance. How does this feel? Does it feel framed? It pushes it a little bit, doesn't it? Although that feels like a good distance for the stairs. Poll's up for the next 5 minutes. Okay, well, I'll stick around. I'll wait for my break for the next 5 minutes to see if people want more of the Citadel or if people want to switch over to the snapshot world. I'm fine with either. We've got lots to do in both. Thanks for the lurk, Obsidian. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's do this. Let's chop this off and see what this looks like if we, instead of having this here, let's take a look at this front part. So the roof would be probably the same height. But probably a stair, now that I think about it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then this would go maybe along here. What does it mean to lurk, TinyMC? It's just an in-chat command, just a little fun thing that we have. Sometimes people can hang out, but they can't chat. Like maybe they're hanging out with their kids and they need to be, you know, kind of on alert. Or maybe they are working on stuff that they need their hands, like they're cleaning the dishes or doing something. And it's just a way to hang out and let the streamer know that you're here and viewing, but you can't necessarily interact with chat. So if you basically, if you had a bunch of friends in chat and they were all saying hi to you, but they're wondering why you're not replying, it's because you're too busy doing other things. That's all. And we have a lot of fun with it. It's kind of a fun little turn of phrase in the chat. People use it in different ways. It just depends. I don't mind that comes out like that. Maybe we should change it a little bit. So if I go back up to that tower, yeah, it's a better look, I think. And I think what I want to do is also reduce the width of the house. So here, maybe what we'll do is just knock this back. 73% for the snapshot. Wow. Cool. I'm okay with that. That sounds great. So what I'll do is I'll just maybe move the footprint for the house, and then I'll take a short break. And then when I come back from the break, we'll switch over to the snapshot. This is good because it'll give me more to talk about on the spawn chunks tomorrow with Pixel Riffs. All right, so do that. I don't want to make this any more narrow because I like this entryway. We'll have to fix this here. We'll have to mess around with this to make it interesting. I liked the way that it looked before on the inside, but we may also be making this more narrow. So we've knocked that back. Do we want to knock this back in as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think maybe 7 would be an easier thing to deal with. So we'll leave it at 7. Oh, that is not the right block. And I'm okay with that there. Let me do the top ones over here. Came right down with the side part. Just looking at these other roofs and trying to see what I can mimic. Yeah, we have the slabs all down the bottom. That's fine. So that doesn't change this side, but it does change the other side. Oh, no, wait. We have to adjust all this stuff. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's all out by 2 blocks now. All right. That's not happening right now. I need to take that break, and we are going to switch over to the snapshot. First, I'll give a little recap here. Everybody is all caught up. So we've had to redo the roof like 4 times, and that's about all we did. Sometimes these things kind of kick your butt, but we're working on this angled build here, and I'll show you on the map where we are. So it's this angled bit right here. And so what we've decided to do is slim it up a little bit so it's not as tall. So it'll be a block shorter. And instead of having the ridge go all the way over here, we're going to stop it there and then have another little half gable here, which means that it hides less of the skyline. So like when you're coming this way, see how by reducing that roof down there, you still get this section here, and then it means that you can see this tower clearer from around. And it frees up this area, nice negative space there. But it is messing up with what we had built so far inside. It's not bad, like we're getting there. But we're gonna have to push all of this stuff back by a block. So it's gonna come to here, but you can see we've got this stuff is out. So we need to knock these back by a block. And then I think that'll stay where it is. And I think this is all gonna stay where it is as well. We just have to figure out what's happening there. That's about it. The door at the front, it's still three sections, but this section here is pulled out because it's the door, and so it looks like 5 or 6, but it's actually just 3. And then we'll do. This is a really good spot for like some more greenery, right? We'll probably have some more greenery in the barrels or something there. So cool. Like I said, we're going to continue to stream, but we're going to switch over to the snapshot world, so I have something to talk about, or more to talk about, on the spawn chunks tomorrow. So don't go anywhere. I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to refresh my coffee, grab a glass of water, that kind of thing. And when we come back, we will be switching over to the snapshot world. See you in just a few.